Yo, welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 15 reasons why you should play Calibria or you should keep playing Calibria. I promise you guys won't be disappointed. All of these came out of the Twitch community. Very supportive community. Let me know. Actually, don't let me know. Go to the description box, click on that link, and go to my Twitch and hit me up with a follow so you can catch me when I go live on Twitch. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. To start things off, we're going to be talking about the skill tree system. The skill tree system allows you to be adaptive to different scenarios within the game. So we call this skill A, B, and C, and these being ones, these being twos, and this being three. This allows you to be unique. It makes you create different mechanics for every team comp, whether it's PvP or PvE. You're able to change up your skills and adapt to what you need in order to complete whatever you're trying to complete. The second thing on the list is the free rune removal. Up until this day, most gadget games that I've played, it requires you to use some kind of currency in the game to remove your gears or you remove your runes. But in CCG, you're able to do that for free. Yes, for free. So what does this mean? You don't have to use your currency. You can save your currency for rune upgrades or enhancing monsters. You can swap up these runes from this monsters to another monster. So for instance, if I want to use this slot 6 attack percent on another unit, I simply could just remove it and it doesn't cost me a dime. And if I wanted to put it on Lich King, all I gotta do is remove this one with no cost and then equip the other rune. It's as simple as that. The third thing on the list is the double reset for Vapor. So I'm sure you had games where you have some kind of tower, some kind of content in the game in which you climb the floors in order to get more rewards. Usually that takes a month to reset, right? But in CCG, once again, it resets twice. So what does that mean? You get twice the rewards. You can do it on common, and then you can do it on hard, and then you can do it twice a month. So that's 4 times the rewards that you're gonna get out of this game for being a player versus a game that will only have it reset once a month. The fourth thing on the list is the summoning rates. I don't know about you guys, but I love summoning, and when I get that golden page or that golden spark, I get all hype. The first week, I probably got like 3 or 4 nat 5s, and they weren't just really bad nat 5s, they were all amazing. It was able to help me progress further into PvE content, and then now that I've been playing for a couple months now, help me progress into PvP content. The fifth thing on the list is the one and only Sanctification. What is Sanctification? Sanctification is when you summon dupes, right? In most games now, when you summon dupes, what do you do with them? You storage them, right? But not in this game. When you summon dupes in this game, you could turn that dupe into a Sanctification. And what this does is that it allows you to activate another passive in order to give them more stats, and it gives them another bonus. So for instance, robots increase base HP by 15%, reduce final damage taken by 15%. So as you guys can see, this is quite awesome, right? Especially for PvP and PvE content, it works both ways. The sixth thing on the list is the convert system. The only time that you really want to convert is when you pull multiple dupes, right? So following up with number 5, when you sanctify your first dupe, let's say if you pulled a third one, right? And you honestly don't want a third one because you don't want to build a third one, well, you can convert it. So what convert does is that if you pull an LD nat 4 or just a regular nat 4 or nat 5 and you don't want it, you're able to collect these essence, whether it's blue essence for regular monsters or dark essence for LD monsters. You're able to collect this, you're able to convert it. So if you have an LD nat 4, you're able to convert this LD nat 4, which this guy is Hattori, into another LD nat 4. You don't necessarily need to keep this guy, you just convert it. So it works for nat 5s, nat 3s, 2s and 1s even if you really wanted to. But yeah. The seventh thing on the list is the 5x auto system. I don't know about you guys, but I just hate pressing the play button every 30 seconds. But how do they fix this? You're able to run it 5 times. 5 times is a lot better than just 1 time. So all you gotta do is go into the settings, whether you're running scenario or catacombs or layer. All you gotta do is go to this little setting box right here, click on what runes you want to automatically sell. You don't necessarily have to sell anything, but I sell everything that is 4-star and under. And all you gotta do is press auto challenge and it will run this 5 freaking times. The eighth thing on the list is the archive rewards. So the archive reward is pretty much when you're summoning all these monsters, right? You're actually building towards something greater as well. So if you go check out the archive rewards, you go to monster box, archives, and then archive rewards. If you summon all of these monsters right here on this list, you're able to pull a LD Nat 5, in which in this case is Eve. If you go into the next one, this one's Zeus. If you pull all of these monsters, you're able to get Zeus, and so on, Asura and Hades. So it gives you something to work towards while summoning these monsters. The ninth thing on the list is the arena in Apex Arena. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because you get twice the rewards if you push high enough in regular arena in Apex Arena. So if we just look at the rewards for regular arena, what are the rewards? LD books, right? Who doesn't want to summon LD scrolls? 3 LD scrolls, 750 gems to farm. Rank 2 is 2 LD books and 500 gems, alright? But that's not it, that's not it. If we look at the Apex Arena, let's check out the weekly rewards. 6 LD books, 1500 gems, 4 LD books, and 1000 gems for rank 2. And if you're a competitor, this should get you getting off your C and start farming. On top of this, for Apex Arena, you can skip the dueling system. So for instance, in Arena, you actually have to go into combat mode and verse them. Versus Apex Arena, you have an option where all you have to do in order to beat them or in order to verse them is click this checkbox here, which is called Blitz Battle, right? So Blitz Battle, this team, your team over here is going to verse their team. This team, your team is going to verse their team. And your third team, in which you don't see the third team, this third team, people usually like to build some kind of bursary team or some kind of scary team, so they put like one of the weaker teams up here. But all you have to do, again, relating back to the Blitz Battle, is to click this checkbox. Instead of watching the battle, all you gotta do is click that, and you press battle, and then hey, I got my ass handed to. But hey, if that doesn't work out, hey, maybe you gotta switch the teams around. So instead of watching it all over, you just swap it up. Oh hey, let's go, baby. Victory is mine, and I'm on my way to rank 1. The 10th thing on the list is the growth plan. So what is the growth plan? The growth plan is pretty much an in-game built free rewards, and all you really have to do is complete these tasks here, right? Relatively easy. All you gotta do is 6-star for Mystic Scrolls. You gotta ascend cats. I mean, I'm in growth plan like 6 or so, so it's a lot higher. But if you're in growth plan 1, 2, and 3, this number is a lot lower. So somewhere in between like 100, 200 to 300. But it's a grinding game, right? This is why we play these games, to grind. And they're literally giving you free rewards as you keep progressing and playing the game. On top of that, if you pay just $5 for each growth plan, you get double the rewards. As you guys can see, I've already collected most of mine, but what did I collect, right? I collected 15 million extra cannon knights, 66 extra summonings. I love summoning, and free fodder, free marks to awaken more units, and even on top of that, once you complete all of this for each growth plan, now the final reward is different for each growth plan, right? So once you get to, I believe, growth plan 4, you get a sacred summon. So what is a sacred summon? Maybe you use to summon a Nat 5, so it guarantees you a Nat 5. And Nat 5s in this game are pretty darn good, especially if you're free to play. You summon a Nat 5 that's going to help you progress in catacombs and lair. Boy, oh boy, man, you're going to be one happy man once you complete these growth plans. Definitely worth it. The 11th reason why this game is great is that there's direct communication with a dev. He goes by CCG in the official CCG Discord, in which I will be leaving down in the description. So what we have is an AMA about game developer, where all you have to do is ask a question regarding the game, and CCG will answer your question. Obviously, you gotta give him time, right? He's not gonna be on Discord 24/7, but nowadays, most cases, developers don't even communicate with their community. They just do everything in the back line, right? But in this case, all you gotta do is join Discord. If you have a question, post up a question, and within 24 hours, maybe 48, I mean, he's only human, so he's gonna reply to you, but it may not be soon. But you can expect a professional answer every time that you post up in this section from a developer. The 12th reason why you should play this game is that there's a reroll system. Yes, I'm sure you know about rerolling, but if you don't, rerolling is pretty much like at the beginning stages of the game, you're able to progress a certain amount, and then you're able to use those mystic scrolls or use those scrolls in order to help summon a nat 5, in which you're able to specifically target a specific nat 5 because you're able to consistently, constantly do it over and over and over. I actually have a reroll guide. I'll leave it down in the description as well for those that actually don't, for those that don't know how to do it. I'll leave it down in the description. But again, this allows you to get a head start of everybody by re-rolling your account and summoning one of the major nat 5s, in which I will leave down in the description as well. We're almost there, guys. We're finally at 13. Alright, so the 13 is a supportive community. Having a supportive community is probably one of the best things to have in a game, whether it's a mobile game, MMO, MMORPG, any game that you're playing. Calibria Crystal Guardian has developed a very supportive community within Discord, Facebook, the Twitch community. Catch me on Twitch. Again, I will leave that in the description as well. But everybody is so supportive. You can literally, again, go into Discord, ask a question in general, or whatever that you need help in, whether it's guild recruitment, help, invite friends, guides. There's a creative section if you want to look at past creator videos to help you progress, or again, if you want to, like right now it's 9:51, they're literally just talking, oh hey, it's CCG, a developer, right? Really supportive community, and I hope that you become part of it. The 14th reason why you should play Calibria is that it has a really nice and smooth transition from literally entering the game to helping you progress into endgame. And let me show you exactly what I mean. So besides the growth plan and 6-starring, growth plan is pretty much 6-starring. So if you go into quests, and obviously there's going to be your daily quests like any other game, but if you go to your fight achievements and your regular achievements, these achievements all have different types of things that it wants you to do, and it will teach you, it will tell you exactly, nice and straightforward, exactly what you need to do in order to learn how to play this game. So it's for magic catacombs, lawful, literally every content in the game, it tells you what you need to do in order to collect the rewards, and at the same time it's kind of guiding you to tell you or show you where exactly you can go whenever that you need to do a certain thing. Personally, I love the quick level because the quick level gives you free runes in which you will put on your nat 5 that you reroll for, which I highly recommend you doing, and it will help you progress into the game, or help you progress into your scenario a lot better. And then obviously once you get these runes, you put this on your best unit or your nat 5 or your farmer, and you just keep following this trail, and then you'll, yeah, and then at the end of this one you get LD scroll, like LD scroll, bro, get to it. But besides that, great rewards, great guide for new players. If you don't know what you're doing, literally all you have to do is follow this and you'll be set to go. The last thing that I want to talk about, the 15th reason why you should play Calibria, is the great AI that they have implemented into the game. So, I don't know about you guys, but I played multiple games in the past where you have the perfect comp, the perfect setup, but for some reason, they never use the skills that you wanted it to, so you can never auto it, right? So you always have to manually and most of the time you'll always have to manually because it will never do what you want. But in CCG, Calibria Crystal Guardians, it's literally 90% perfect AI. I mean, as long as you don't need to specifically choose a monster, right? So, for instance, there's a skill in the game where it actually resets a unit. So, if you actually want to reset a specific unit, you actually have to manual that. But if we're just talking specifically like haste up, attack up, and then cleave, it's going to do exactly that every single time. And here, I'll just show it to you guys. I'll just show it to you guys. Again, it's not perfect AI, but it's great AI. All right, just right below perfect. Okay, nothing is perfect, but again, my Windwalker is going to haste up, and then my Una is going to attack up. My Phantom Wall is going to AOE, and then my Flame Spirit is going to clean up with the AOE defense break. Sorry, not defense break. AOE ignore defense cleave. But yeah, that's just a small little teaser of what the AI system is like in this game. So, but now imagine it in PvE content, right? I ever built like, do you play these games to auto every single stage of the game, or do you wanna, or do you want to manual everything, right? Nobody wants to manual stuff, right? So with the perfect AI, or sorry, not perfect AI, but great AI, it allows you to speed to your team. It allows you to set your skills to the point where it's able to auto itself because it's smart enough. The AI is smart enough to use that skill whenever one of your teammates is dead, or defense break, or it needs to attack break, or it needs to defense break. It would do it. And again, it's not perfect, but I guarantee you, man, it's gonna be one of the best AI games that you have played if you just give it a shot.